Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, and today you might be wondering, this is not a normal start to a Dragon Quest episode. Normally we're already loaded into the game by the time Tom starts the episode. Well, that's because we have a little special something going on right now, which you might have noticed based on the title that I have on the video. That would be that we have a very special guest on this episode, a guest I've been meaning to bring in since literally I started the series because he's very important to it. Mike, say hello, friend.
Hi, everybody.
Mike is one of my very closest friends from college. We were roommates for a year, 2 years, a year? A year. But then hung out consistently before and after as well. So, yeah, we were roommates in college. We've been good friends ever since. And Mike is the one who, those of you who are attentive listeners might remember, I mentioned being the person who got the game for me, who insisted that I play it. And I said, well, sure, absolutely, but only if I get to bring you on for a couple episodes, to which he wholeheartedly agreed. And now here we are.
Yeah.
Again, much later than I intended, but, you know, recording, scheduling issues aside, we made it happen eventually. So, Mike, you love this game. Like, dearly.
I do. It is quite possibly my favorite RPG of all time.
Which is saying a lot, because there's a lot of good ones out there, and a lot that you've played.
Yeah. This is by far the most consistently good one that I've played.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can agree with that. You can really feel that, like, that essence of the core team being the same three guys from the very beginning has, like, just honed their sense for what makes a good Dragon Quest game to a razor's edge. And they just do
Absolutely. And it really has been the same three guys since the 1980s. So
it's I've been trying to remember the names. Of course, Akira Toriyama, we all know because of Dragon Ball.
Yuji Horii is the game designer, director, all that. And then I cannot remember the
music. The soundtrack.
I cannot remember his name. I can look it up.
Okay, I can never remember it either. I've been trying because, like, goddamn, their names deserve to be remembered because these games or their names deserve to be remembered because these games are awesome. There we go. Words. Professionalism. But while you look that up, we're going to go ahead and load in here. And because Mike has not had the opportunity to keep up with the series, because he's a very busy man, you know, working life, all that type of good stuff, we're actually going to go through the quick recap that runs every time you open the game, so that he knows exactly where it is that we're at. So,
Koichi Sugiyama, that's who it is.
There it is. Very good. Very good. This is why it's always good to have at least one person who's not, like, on the game recording itself, so like they can play mission control and look shit up when I can't remember it.
I mean, that's kind of been the MO of our friendship since it began, so...
True. Yeah, we spent a good amount of time playing games together in Brandywine and other various dorms, playing games, and you'd be looking stuff up and chatting and stuff, so this is kind of a throwback in a way, which is nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I will read this out for you and for everyone who's viewing. Our heroes are in Gallopolis, where they have come in search of the supposed branch of Yggdrasil that they hope will help them reach the World Tree. The Slayer of the Sands has been spotted, and Titanium finds himself helping the hapless Prince Faris once again, as he is sent out into the Celestial Sands to ensnare it. With Sylvando's enthusiastic assistance, they manage to capture the creature and get it back to Gallopolis. But it promptly breaks free of its chains and goes berserk. Sylvando suddenly appears again, and with a few choice words whips Faris into a frenzy. The prince stands firm, and while it takes Sylv to strike the killing blow, his swift exit leaves the future sultan free to soak up all the glory. Having finally learned his lesson, Faris comes clean to his father. He also raises the topic of the rainbow, and the party's relief turns to incredulity as the Sultan reveals that he sold it to a traveling salesman to pay for the Sand National. The party leave Gallopolis in pursuit of the salesman, and are accosted by Sylvando on their way out the gate. Unable to bear the thought of the Dark One bringing despair to all and sundry, he insists on joining Titanium and his pals on their quest. With this new addition to their merry band in tow, they take off for Gondolia, where it seems Sylve has a ship they can use. And there we are. I love that they have those recaps. Like, literally anything, any little progress you make in the game, and then close and reopen, it's like, hey, here's the thing you did. It's so great.
I mean, I once heard this game described as a bedtime story. And that is essentially what this is. Like, if you close it, go to sleep metaphorically, and then come back, you're going to want to know what happened, right?
Yeah, this is true. I wonder...
So that's what that is.
Yeah, I wonder, like, if you could... I don't know, if, like, go into the game files, or if there's, like, a special edition thing that they could do or whatever, where it's, like, it's literally just all of the here's what happened last time screens put together into a storybook. It would probably read pretty good.
I think there is, actually, something like that.
Ooh.
I think so, yeah.
That's pretty baller.
I can't remember where it is, though, but I'm pretty sure there is. Like, there's a story so far, like, our story.
Huh.
I think if you go to the miscellaneous tab...
let's see.
Travelers,
tips, info, tactics, lineup, info?
Yeah, try
story
try
so far.
Okay, so it's just a recap of this, but...
Right.
Okay, but still...
Yeah, it would be really cool if there was, like, a just compendium of the story so far turned into a book, like, with the art and everything. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that a lot. So, question.
Yes.
Who's your favorite character so far?
Well, see, I know what the answer you want me to provide is. I mean,
well, who's in your party? Let's start with that.
Okay. As of right now, all the people that we have are the hero, Veronica, Eric, Sylvando, and Serena. Right now, actively, we've got the hero, Veronica, Eric, and Sylvando.
Okay.
So, I mean, I would be remiss to say that Sylvando isn't anything other than fantastic and wonderful. He's been pretty enjoyable to have along.
I couldn't remember where you got this next character, but there's one character that it instantly makes me think of you every single time I play him, and you'll find out who that is. Okay,
interesting. I'm excited to find this out now. I didn't know that there might be a me analog in game in some form or fashion.
Kinda.
At least reminiscent thereof.
Yes.
Okay, so what I was last actually doing in-game beyond what the story just told us was I was working on this PEP quest. Where is it? Quest catalog. A Walk on the Wild Side, which, as the viewers know, I've been struggling with a lot because just intentionally trying to get 3 specific party members pepped up and to go fight a specific enemy has not been as smooth of a process as I thought it might be.
No, there are some things in late game that will allow you to just automatically be pepped up, but right now it's understandably frustrating because it's such a random numbers game when it comes to that.
Yeah, exactly. And like the whole last episode basically was me just trying to get it done, and Eric just refused to get pepped up, and like by the time he finally did, the hero and the Serena had both become unpepped, or however you want to phrase it.
I mean, the thing is, you could probably cheese it a little bit by saying, by getting them pepped up, exiting the battle, and just redoing that, just not even using the pep power, because it saves that state when you leave the battle. If you're still pepped up.
It does. But I went through like 4 battles just not using the pep power, and Eric still refused to get pepped up, and then it just faded, and I was like, God, son of a... So, it was great. A problem. So, people were recommending that I just move on, and then I can always like come back because I've got the Zoom magic or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's always a good idea. I wouldn't frustrate yourself too much over it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you know me, I have that, like, I get into that very, like, stubborn, head against wall, like, just go mode until I get something done. And
I remember when you were grinding for Ultima, it's the exact same thing. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. I totally get it.
And it's like, I hate leaving an area and being like, well, there was this quest that I totally could have done and just didn't, and like, God. Oh, wait, what's this? There wasn't a quest here.
Quest.
Huh. Greetings, traveler. My name is Hakim. Please pardon my impertinence, but I assume you're making the journey to Gondolia. If so, I have a favor I would like to ask of you. I have a sister, you see. Her name is Akia, and she works in a bakery in the city. It seems she's been very busy of late, and has been unable to come home and visit as a result. As such, I have written her a letter. Unfortunately, I am not permitted to leave my post. Would you be so good as to deliver the letter to Akia on my behalf? Sure. It seems a little bit more straightforward than trying to get 3 specific people pepped up and killing a monster, so yeah, why not? Ah, you will! Oh, praise the sands. Only one with a truly kind heart would agree to assist a stranger in this manner. Here is the letter I would like you to deliver. I do not need to tell you this, of course, but its contents are very important. Do not lose it, please. All right. Very good. Akia works in a bakery in the northwestern part of Gondolia. I would be most grateful if you could deliver the letter to her there. A lovely letter. All right. Fair enough. That's the other reason, because like I saw there's like it said like cutting edge something or something like that. I know we get like crafting recipes from doing these quests, cutting edge kit. So it's like, what is furry finery? I don't know, and I won't know until I finish this quest.
Cutting edge is one of my favorite tools in my arsenal to use.
Oh.
Like if you go to your character builder quick, I can kind of show you what that is. So
okay.
So if it's go to your great swords for titanium.
Ooh, okay.
And keep going up.
Okay. Oh, right there.
Yep, that's it.
Uh-huh.
That is one of the most useful attacks I have ever used in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's been the fine line for me between life and death in some battles. Like it's, and there's one above that. I think that it might be a hidden. No, it's a hidden panel here.
Oh, okay.
Down here, but it's basically the upgraded version of that.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
So I highly recommend getting that one. And then you also have that hidden panel there as well.
Right,
you can
right.
You can unlock that.
Oh, okay. I thought it would just show up once I'd cracked enough things.
Nope, you gotta actually unlock it.
Okay.
That's
Frost
a good one
fangs.
too. That's a good one too.
Freeze to the spot. Interesting. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So if we have this as an unlockable ability, what is the cutting edge kit then? Is that still a crafting materials thing and it just references this skill or what? Do you know?
You know, I don't think I ever did this quest, so I'm not really sure.
Oh, fair enough. Very well. Well, maybe we'll find out together, depending on how far we get while we're recording.
Yeah.
Also, I should have asked before we started recording. Would you want to voice anything, or would you prefer that I just voice stuff? Do you have a preference one way or the other?
You can do it. I really don't have a preference one way or the other. So.
Okay. Then I will
seems
continue
to be your
to
thing, so I'll let you do it.
Very well. I will continue to do so then. I do enjoy just doing silly voices and little voice acting things, so. Beyond this checkpoint lies the Laguna de Gondolia. Only those with express permission from His Excellency, the most exalted Sultan, may pass. Do you possess evidence that he has granted you such permission? I do. Well now, let's see. Yes, this is His Excellency's seal. Then you may pass. Once you have left the checkpoint and passed through the cave, you will arrive in the Laguna di Gondolia. It is a lush and bountiful region. Continue along the road, and eventually you will come to Gondolia itself, the world's greatest trading port. I wish you a safe journey. So, I'm just going to make a prediction right here, right off the bat, based on what I've been realizing about, like, the references and puns in, like, all of the town names and stuff. Is Gondolia basically just Venice and they go around on gondolas?
Pretty much.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna sound really stupid, but there's a town later on that's called Phenomenon.
Phenomenon?
Phenomenon, yeah. But I didn't know what it was. I didn't know that's how it was pronounced until I heard somebody say it. And so I was sitting there for like, I was playing this game for like 2 years because that was the part that I was stuck on, and I was like, phenomenon.
Oh
Like
no!
I just had no idea it's phenomenon.
Right.
And
And then there you are.
It's great.
That's the moment I had the realization about Gallopolis is so named because it is a city or polis based around horses who gallop. I was like, Jesus, oh my God.
Bites the dust.
Of course,
Yep.
of course. Also, I should point out while we were talking there that I noticed my first ever of those, like, the targets that you use the little crossbow shooter thing on. I hadn't encountered one of these before. We just got that at the end of one of the last episodes. So,
There's so many of them.
I guess so, huh? Because like that one was just right there, but then people. Oh, whoa, hello everybody. Flython. Okay, I don't know that I've encountered Flythons before, or a restless armor. Interesting.
Restless armor.
Yeah. What? Let me just. Okay, it takes a decent amount of damage. Let's just blow everybody up, shall we? Nice. But yeah, so like people in the comments had been saying that the targets are actually pretty small and hard to find sometimes. So what? No! You can't just call for backup. That's illegal.
No, that happens all the time.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna keep blowing you up. If you want to keep summoning reinforcements, that's fine. Goodbye. Nice. Oh no. And it's dead. Alright.
I like the overkill animations too.
Yeah, when they go flying backwards. It's great.
Oh, by the way, you can use your
I'm
crossbow to get them, to get them to come closer.
Oh, can I? Okay, cool.
As long as you see the triangle above their head, you can hit the I think the X button or whatever it is to bring them closer.
Oh yeah, look at that. And then we can just get the See, it's funny because when I got the crossbow, I assumed that's what it was going to be for, but then like they start talking about this like, oh, well, you can use it to shoot the targets, and if you shoot all of the targets, you'll get a prize. And like, oh, all right, well, I mean, fair enough. But then it does work as I thought it would as well. Very cool. Now, okay, let me ask you this. Since it seems like, there's a lot of variability in how you can build out your characters. Like the hero can be sword and board or greatsword or like...
I'm sorry, hang on. You're attacking with the staff. Staff is only used for magic.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, I wasn't sure because you're doing peanuts for damage on with a staff attack. I just want to make sure you're aware of that.
Oh yeah,
But,
no, I am.
okay.
I am. It's just, there's one enemy. I'll just have everyone wail on it real quick. It'll be over soon.
That's fair. So what were you saying?
So there's a lot of like variability in the way you can build out characters, right? And like, you know, say Serena I have with a spear currently, but like, you know, obviously she's a healer too, but like she can do damage, whatever. What types of builds, I guess, do you prefer on some of these characters? Like, what have you built them out as?
Now, there's a good mix of heavy and, you know, physical attackers versus the healers and magic types.
Right.
So I kind of try to keep it as evenly split as possible.
Okay.
In my party.
That makes sense.
I think like Serena, I always keep as a healer.
Okay.
Like I gave her a staff. I don't give her the spear.
Okay, gotcha.
Because there's a character. Oh,
now you're pepped up. Yeah, seriously, come on. Absolute bastard.
there's a character later on that's more proficient
Whoa!
with spear. Okay.
Mike, 2 seconds ago. Oh, staves aren't used for attacking. Veronica. Yeah? Yeah, you want to say that again?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm not saying that they, not used for attacking. It's just they're much more proficient in magical might than they are anything else.
True, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, like I said, there is a character later on that you get that's much more proficient with spears
Okay.
than Serena is. So I use her specifically just for healing.
Okay.
She's actually not even a main member of my party.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
But I mean, as she's like one of the 4 out of the 5 characters you have right now.
Right. And
Understandable that.
I would be experimenting with Sylvando more, but I figure, well, while we're traveling, if I can just happen to get the 3 people I need pepped, then we can zoom back to the area and get that quest done, because it is still on my mind. But, okay, yeah, no, that's interesting. I was leaning that way at first, and then some folks in the comments were saying, like, well, it is beneficial to have her to be able to do a little bit more damage against random enemies, because you don't need that much healing. I was like, alright, I'll try it out.
Yeah, for now, I can definitely understand where you're coming from, but on the whole, I usually use her more for magic than
Right.
no.
That makes sense. Like, it definitely feels like that's more what she's supposed to be doing, quote unquote. Oh wait, no, there's a fire back here. Go back. But I'm also a sucker for experimenting with builds and trying out different stuff and everything. So I was like, we'll throw it on there for a while. Hello, sir. What are you? My bow, this is. Many like it there are, but mine, this one is. My best friend, my bow is. My life it is. Master it, I must. Very Yoda feel from this little guy right now.
Yeah.
Tell us of you, the master does. A promising young sniper, he claims you are. But just how many of the targets that hide throughout this region can you hit, I wonder? Your skill as a marksman you have still not proven. 4 more targets still remain, they do. Seek out all 4 you must. Find them, destroy them, then return to me. Your love for your crossbow, for archery, for marksmanship, you must prove in this way. Do so, and a wonderful prize I will give you. I've heard that song and dance before from the master himself. No idea where there'd be 4 more of these things hidden away. Although I guess there's a whole area ahead of us, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's also why they're hidden, you know,
Right.
because you can't find them.
Well, I mean, yes. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Alright, well, let's, we can camp a little bit here. Get rested up a little bit.
Have you used the fun size forge yet?
I have. I have been using it a lot, actually. I very much enjoy it. I was just going to say, I don't know that I have anything new I can forge, but we can take a look. Granted new crafting abilities, focus increases by 4. Beautiful. Alright, so... yeah, I don't think I can really make any new weapons. And with 1 Perfectionist's Pearl, I don't know that I'll be able to upgrade anything either. People could use a scale shield, but no one I have is using shields at the moment, so
Right.
Alright, let's just look at our upgrades. Oh, actually, wait, accessories? Ooh! I don't have the gold ore. Ah, damn. Okay. This is something I've been talking about in my videos a lot, too. Like, I'm so excited for the whole forging thing to kind of open up a little bit more, because I've got all these unique items that people have been telling me are for crafting, but I don't have any recipes I can use them yet. So I'm like, give me the recipes! Let me use them, please!
Yep. No, I feel that, too.
Let's see. Yeah, none of this we can really work with 1 pearl, so... Oh, the cypress stick. Okay. Yeah. This is one I can ask you about, actually. From what I understand, from my time in Nier Automata, the cypress stick is like a classic Dragon Quest weapon, because you get it in Nier Automata, and it's like referential to Dragon Quest, and like it turns the chests in that into Dragon Quest chests and stuff, and it does a lot of crit damage. Does this do anything special here? Like, is this like if you upgrade it all the way, it turns into the mystical +10 Sword of Awesome or whatever?
Not that I've seen. It is just a stick.
You know? Fair. I was hoping. but sometimes a stick is just a stick, I suppose.
I mean, I could be completely wrong, but like I said, as far as I've seen,
Right.
it's just the stick.
I mean, you would know more than I would at the very least, so... Alright, we can throw down a save real quick here.
Oh yeah, rectification's a really useful skill as well.
Is that the one that lets you take all of your skill points out and reallocate them?
Yes.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, especially like late game, there's stuff that I want. Like if you would want to upgrade your greatswords more, and you have other stuff for titanium that you've allocated to.
Right. That makes sense.
I usually dump all my points in the greatswords for him.
It seems to be a good way to build him. It's good damage output. Oh, it's nighttime now because of camping. It seems to be good damage output. I like that you can kind of take defensive stances with it too, which I've used a couple times in boss fights to varying success. But, you know, it's an interesting way to play. And I do like that it's not just all big damage, but, like, yeah, you can kind of block with the big hunk of iron. Like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
You know, I should probably be looking for targets as I run through this area, huh?
Probably.
Okay. Alright, what do we got ahead of us here? Let's see. We've got more armors, and this guy, who I don't recognize. Oh, alright, there's just a little bit of everything here today, I see. Well... We don't... Oh, wait, no, I always forget that I can do this. I can actually just swap. It's weaker, but when we can hit everything with it... Nice. Ow. Oh, stop! Don't... Alright, yeah, thank you. We already have armors here that can call for backup. We don't... Really? Just gonna prevent me from using abilities, huh? Okay. Alright. Fine. You're gonna get exploded. Nice. I very much appreciate Veronica's damage output. It has been a welcome addition to the team.
Yes.
Woo! There we go. That's what we're talking about. I like, too, that there's, not every armor set, but a lot of armor sets can actually, like, change your appearance and stuff. I just always enjoy seeing what options there are for customizing the look of your characters in RPGs like this, so the fact that, like,
yeah, definitely.
You can get this, like, dancer's outfit from the, like, sandy, deserty sort of environment is cool.
It's like a Gerudo outfit from Zelda.
Oh, yeah. Accurate. I got the... I don't know why I got it, if it's just something you always get, but... the Dragon Quest VII, I think it is, outfit. Like, the red
8.
bandana. It's 8, okay.
It's 8, yeah.
Gotcha.
Because I've actually played 7 and 8 on the 3DS.
Ah, nice. I got that at the beginning of the game. I was like, oh, this is awesome. I can't wait to use it more. And then it, like, was immediately no longer good. I was like, oh, man. But I saw there is, like, a special craftable version of it that looks like it's, like, endgame gear. So that's cool, at least.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right.
So where are you supposed to go now? I can't remember.
We are going to...
Oh, Gondolia.
Yeah. So...
Yeah.
We've got this area here to explore and see what's in it. What do we have here? Gondolia, proceed through the cave, climb the stairs, and head toward the lighthouse. Okay, well that's great, but what in the hell is that thing? It's so glowy. Oh, I can't run through the water, okay. Did you see that thing off in the distance here?
I did, yeah. Oh, I know what it is.
What the hell? It's
go
like
ahead. Go and attack it.
It's like a beedrill if beedrill was a knight.
Yeah, attack it.
A group of midnight hornites. Uh-huh. They're goblins riding hornets. Interesting. Why is this one all glowy?
You'll find out.
Alright, well they can take a hit. I'll give them that. Alright, went down. That's promising. I love the baseball swing with the staff. Just, hup!
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. That turned out alright. 140 XP, 56 gold. Oh, that's right! I forgot this is a thing.
Yep.
Nice! Awesome. Oh, this is cool. Oh, sick! Wait, who's poisoned? Oh, Serena's poisoned.
I don't think you have any more, Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that we have this, like, antidote thing that we, or antidote magic, but...
Ooh.
Hello. A seed of skill. Ooh. Very nice. I love there's actually some drift to the way this thing moves. Like, if I want to turn, it kind of, like, takes a second. That's awesome. This game, man. This game.
Isn't it great?
It really is. Oh. Interesting. I guess I'm just not supposed to go that way in general, so very well. But yeah, just little details, like, again, this B mount doesn't have to have, like, some sort of aerial drift to it, but it does, and that's cool. Aha! Celestial Skein. Skein? Skein, I think. And
Stein, I believe.
not a very big jump that our wasp friend gets going there.
No, there's a couple others that have better jumps than that.
Yeah, I think the I remember the like egg armor things in oh, there's a tree here we can shake. The egg armors
Yes,
in
the egg
the
armor.
dungeon, yeah. And it's like they could leap up to the one cliff that you needed to go up or whatever. Splatty punk. Ow! These things actually hit pretty hard, man. I need to upgrade this boomerang. It's not upgraded at all, and you can definitely tell.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I never use them.
I like
For
having it
damage.
on hand just so I can, like, get some AoE damage going with him, but it definitely can be a
That's
drain
fair.
on the resources. Oh no, this isn't one that hits all enemies, it just hits a group. Rip. Oh well. That was a mechanic that took me a second to get used to. The fact that, like, some things hit everything, but some things only hit specific groups of things, and that was weird. That took a little getting used to. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a pain. Ooh, he's got 13 skill points.
He does, and I meant to hit yes, but I actually hit no. So we're going to just go ahead into the character builder and take a look at what he's got. All right. So we're close to getting this unlocked.
I would recommend putting some points into Guile.
Which is
Which
up
is the
there.
top
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ah, steals items from an enemy. I see.
It also
Definitely.
increases your evasiveness. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so actually, yeah, maybe you can shed some light on some of these stats here. Is deftness our, like, damage with, like, dexterity weapons, like in a D&D kind of sense? Or is this, like, is this your evasion and then agility's, like, your speed in the turn order? Or, like, how does that work?
That's what I thought. The deftness was equatable to evasion, and then agility was more speed.
Right, that makes sense. Half inch. Steals items from an enemy. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, because definitely, like, some of the stats I've been like, who's the best for this type of thing? Like, Charm I was confused on for a while until I got Sylvando, and I was like, okay, he actually has, like, Charm skills. Got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's probably, like, a tutorial I could look at in the miscellaneous or something, but I've been just trying to figure it out myself.
Who reads tutorials anyway?
Right? Like, listen, man, sometimes they're useless, sometimes they're spoilery, sometimes they're exactly what you need, but, like... Alright, well,
So
let me just...
You have to continue that way. But
Yeah, I'm not allowed to take my bee friend, which is a shame, because I liked riding him around. That was fun. This is a cool little jungle area. I like this.
Yeah.
Cow!
Did you get to the Mangle Grove. That's one of my favorite areas in the early game.
Yeah. We did go through Mangle Grove. That's where we fought like our first boss. We found like the little imp that had turned the guy into a dog. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun. What was interesting about
before
that?
Or after the? Was that before or after the the graveyard of kings that you had to go to? The
That
King Crypt or whatever.
was after. No,
Okay.
no. Before, yeah, because that's like the
Okay.
first thing that you wind up doing after you and Eric bust out of prison, basically.
Yeah.
And then you go to the tomb and get the red gem after you find out
Yes,
that Eric's
right.
old buddy doesn't have it anymore.
Yep. The red orb.
Yep. Alright, let's try this half-inch out. Let's see how useful this is. Yep. Good start.
I mean, you don't have to use every skill. It's one of those things.
Oh, for sure.
It's a potentially useless skill, but you have to gain it in order to get something really good.
Right. No, absolutely. I've just been very much enjoying because like it seems like there's a better balance in this of like skills that would normally be useless in other games that are actually kind of useful here. So I've just been trying to experiment with stuff and seeing what happens. Ow! Yeah,
Good
these guys
Lord.
slap, man. Jeez Louise. Maybe that's my indicator that I need to get.
I think her defense is down. By the way, I think.
It is,
That's
you're
part of
right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll have to experiment with the steel thing more, because, like, steel in particular in JRPGs, my experience has always been, like, either it's absolutely crucial and you will only get the best gear in the game by stealing, or it's actually useless and you'll get stuff that it's easier to just buy in shops. So,
Right. Or find on your own.
yeah, exactly. My favorite is when you can steal items from enemies, but then the items that you can steal are just ones they would have dropped anyway. So it's like, well, what was the point of this?
Right.
I could just
Well, I
kill
guess-
them.
Well, I guess for the drop chance, it's easier to steal it. It might be a higher percentage of a chance to steal it than it is for it to drop.
That is
I
true.
guess it depends on the on the item.
Yeah, no, that's true. All right. Oh, I just realized we are going over time right now. Oh well. We'll finish. Yeah, we'll finish this episode, and then I will outro us, just so that I can have a clean break, and then we can keep
Sure.
going if you're good to keep going.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Very cool. God, I love that attack. It's so good. Woo! Hello. All right. I see you, Serena. I see you. You did do all right. 11 points for Veronica, huh? Decelerate. Sylvando leveled up. Nice. All right. What can Veronica get today? Let's see.
I would do the wands because she does not have any skills in wands right now.
Yeah, for sure. Well, because there's that, but then I could also just get Magical Might plus 10.
Well, you could do both, can't you? Isn't that 3?
Oh, look at that. I can. I have just enough. Let's go.
Yeah, there you go.
Very good.
Now,
Magical.
I did no skills in whips at all, so I would rectify that if you don't plan on using whips for her.
For sure. It's something else that I've been experimenting with, but I do like whips with Sylvando a lot.
Okay.
He's got some pretty cool skills I like with whips, so yeah, I might make him my dedicated whip user, and then, like you said, rectify that off of Veronica and respec into wands. But that said, we are going to call this one here, I think. Guys,
All right.
thank you all so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Mike, thank you for joining me on this episode, and at least one more, if not a couple more episodes to come.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, guys, show the love for Mike being on the episode again. The reason that we even have this on the channel is because of him, so we all have him to thank for me getting to experience this game and you guys getting to experience me experiencing the game. So, all that said, though, I do hope you guys have a good night. If you know someone that you think would enjoy this series or any of my other series, if you could shoot them a link, that'd just be swell. With all that said, though, like I said, have a good night. Stay safe and healthy out there. And remember, be good to each other. Bye now.